We usually say these kids with special ability. What is your advice to the parents?
Please be patient. Please be compassionate. And also the parents who are struggling with children with ABA, we need to support them as well, because they are already dealing a lot of issues, because they are people are not good, kind enough to them, as even because they need to understand it's not the parents' fault too. The parents are doing their best to bring up their child. The parents are doing their best to provide support. Parents are always like 24 hours present there with the child. So don't tell the parents that, oh, you're doing things wrong. It could be, the reasons are not yet scientifically proven. So I'm not going to get into the reasons why it's happening, but it could be anything, like the environment, could be anything. So you cannot say, people cannot just come up and say that, okay, it's the parents' fault too, because the child is like this. So just be compassionate with the parents as well, because they are going through difficult times as well.
Is it hard to understand for parents?
So few parents don't really feel it's their fault. They brought up a child like this. It's not. It is. You need to, I'm not pretty sure, if it's, okay. It's not hard for the parents to understand. The parents have to have patience. Could be anything. The child could be much better than what you think. You walked into a state and you assumed, okay, my child will be so and so. You put the expectations and labels. The child came up with its own abilities, with special abilities, which you didn't expect, because your mind couldn't even get to that scenario that, okay, my child could be so smart. You just thought your child will be like the normal kids.
Child.
Why did you even think that in the first place? Don't think that. Your child is more special, more coming up with special abilities. So let him do on his own whatever he's doing. He can show up I have seen Tare Zameen Par. If people have seen that movie, that was a very, after that, my parents changed their parenting in a certain way, I feel. Firstly, they would be more demanding, okay, do this. Even we had painting sessions, Sundays and stuff, but they would be more demanding. But after that, my whole family sat together and saw that movie. It was like a family time, and I was crying, my dad was crying. And after that, they were like, okay, no, let the child be, because he is dealing with his challenges. He will also figure out. Whenever we need support, we do turn to parents if they are doing healthy parenting. So if a parent is doing healthy parenting, don't worry if your child is going to turn back to you or not. Your child will for surely, no matter where he or she is stuck, they will get back. Yes, because I still do.
But you feel Tare Zameen Par changed something?
Yes, that was a movie that stuck with me. I would say that as a psychological movie, because it taught parents how to do parenting. It taught a child to be in their own safe space, and it taught a child to find it taught every individual to find a good support, a guidance, the Amir Khan character. So it is very important that you have a great support, be it a friend, teacher, anyone in your life. Could be, if you have a great support in your life, you can go anywhere in your world. You can go out of your comfort zone.
And that support has to be your mentor, parent, or
anyone. You can have a friend, you can have a neighbor who is supporting. Anyone could be your support. During my time in Canada, the starting few months, I worked as a laborer in Canada. And coming from a psychology background, I was not ashamed, but I was like, what am I doing? But I felt proud. My parents were supporting me throughout, saying that you are starting from scratch. Remember, this is not your job or career. This is a way you're just figuring out how you can open your path.
I think sometimes you just need to hear one thing that
even your gut.
I have.
Yes.
You just need to hear from someone.
Absolutely. I will take care of that.